and goodbye. Hello and goodbye. Contestant number 3, Betty Merritt.
Have you experienced the loss of a loved one or something that you value in life? Maybe a family member, maybe a loss of fame, power, dignity, and integrity. Maybe the loss of life of a child, the end of youth, the onset of old age, or maybe a memory fading away. I did experience a loss of my life, of a dear member of a family. One morning, years back, I was in deep embrace with my barely 1-month-old son, and the telephone rang. Hello, aling ko, Betty, are you there? When I hear the word aling ko, that's my sister, an endearment of a loved one in the family. And she asked me, someone with you? Somebody there? Are you okay? How is your son? I started to tremble, and I could hear my heart pounding. Yes, Manan. Yes, Manan. What happened? Okay, Betty, aling ko. Take a deep breath. Have someone with you. Aling ko. Daddy is terminally ill of cancer. He's asking for you. Can you come? It was perhaps the longest silence. I couldn't remember how long. But then I said, my 1-month-old son, my father I haven't seen for years. I don't know. But the next time I remembered, I was on the plane. It must have been the longest ride ever. I was thinking of my dad. My dad who has been in the States. We have been separated. I decided to live in the Philippines. My family was there all over in the States with my siblings. I stepped out of the plane. My siblings welcomed me. Just tears welled in our eyes. It was a quiet ride to the hospital. And I could remember very well as I walked out and I opened the door. Daddy, this is Betty. I'm here. He looked at me. I saw my brother I hated for years. My brother who left his family, abandoned his children, and here he was at the deathbed of my father. I was about to shout at him and say, "Dare you, Marlon, you appear just right now that our father is dying." I couldn't say a word. I just looked at him and said, "Mano, you're here." Then my father spoke faintly, quietly, and said, "Yes, Betty, I asked for your sisters, for your brothers, to look for your brother. I'm glad, Bert, you came. And let me say again, now that your sister is here. Anak ko, I may not have been the best of fathers, but son, I didn't abandon you." The brother just cried and sobbed and cried. My mother was so quiet, perhaps praying deeply in her heart. Dear God, what sweet sorrow. My son who has not shown himself to family, here he is, my husband, called for him to say, "Come, come, anak ko." I stayed with my father in the hospital. The nurse that I mastered all the cuts and said, "Yes, Dad, I'm here for you." And I could remember when I graduated from the university, 3 words, nurses, that you're going to remember for life. Manus caput cor. Manus, use your hands to heal. Use your hands to comfort. Caput, remember that in death, in illness, in suffering, many thoughts come to your client's mind. Listen, be with them, be in touch with them, and that silence is so much healing. But of all, remember, you heal, you nurse with a heart. That is the core. For the days after, I was with my father, simply presenting myself. "Dad, I am here for you. Thank you. With your life, with this death, the legacy I have lived and always will remember that. You taught me how to live life. You taught us how to learn no matter what. And you taught us how to overcome the circumstances of struggles in life. But also about that, I will remember you through your life, through your legacy. After all, life is perfect, whole, and complete. Thank you, Dad. This is sweet sorrow, but indeed, sweet sorrow of life and death. Hello, Dad. I shall say goodbye soon, but thank you, not just a memory, but a legacy of family love. Dear fellow Toastmasters, are you ready? With love, not with love. With a beginning, there is always an end. With hello, there is always goodbye.